On element number, oh my gosh, where do you start drawing the number 7 on the periodic table? On element number, where do you start drawing the 7? On element number 7. And how many diatomic molecules are there? Diatomic elements, rather. There are 7. Oh, look, so many 7s. So where do you start drawing the 7 on the periodic table? Tell your partner. You start on element number 7. Are you all ignoring me because you already know this and it's boring? No. Okay, then say it along with me. Where do we start on the periodic table to draw the 7 for the diatomic elements? On element number 7. And when you have a periodic table in front of you, it's really easy to find because the number 7 is at the top. Yes, it happens to be nitrogen. You draw a 7, NOF. That's your hockey stick. Who's the puck? Hydrogen. Excellent. Okay. Now, you would think that this is it. These are our pure substances. Oh, sorry, we also have this thing here. What is this? What are these? These are what kind of particle? Are they, you got a choice. Atom, molecule, ion, formula unit. Molecules. Okay, these are molecules. How do I know they're not ions? What do ions have? Ions have a charge, okay? So we have these molecules, ions have a charge, and these are molecules of a what? Compound. How do I know then that this is a pure substance?
We've got one type.
Only one type of molecule. All of them look the same. Type. Oh, I should write of. Therefore, if they're all the same, therefore it's going to be pure. What is with this pen today? Well, every day, quite frankly, but that was more exciting than usual. Okay, so therefore it is pure. Excellent. Okay, and this is molecules of a compound because we have 2 more different elements. Now I would like you to take a look at this and I would like you to tell me, is that a pure substance or not? This one right here. Convince your partner. Is it a pure substance or not a pure substance?
That could be NaCl. Just NaCl. That's one thing. This was a yes or no question at the time. I'm not sure. Yes.
What do you guys think? What's it made of? It's made of ions. Does that help your thinking at all? What types of things are made of ions? Compounds are made of ions. Only what type of compounds are made of ions? Only ionic compounds are made of ions. Tell your partner an example of an ionic compound.
So, you go like it. So,
What is an example of an ionic compound? I'm sure all of you can think of at least one. Have you told your partner? Yeah? NaOH, fantastic. Which is made of Na plus and OH minus. Any other examples? Yes? Sorry? NH4, that would be half of an ionic compound, NH4. NH4 is an ion, okay? But it's not an ionic compound because an ionic compound is always made of a positive ion plus a negative ion. So you got half of it, okay? So this is a positive ion plus a negative ion. What could we put with our NH4?
anything.
Anything. What, give me an example of a negative ion. What kind of elements make negative ions? Non-metals. So, do you guys have your periodic tables kicking about?
We got lost line.
Okay, see if you can find it. Our next unit, you will need a periodic table, so I'm going to see if I have any fun colored ones for you here.
I gotta look at the big boy.
Let's see if I can give you guys each a green one. See if I got enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might run out of green ones. Don't lose the green one. You're going to be using it next unit. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's green, so you'll be like, oh, I can find this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh yeah. But chlorine. Chlorine. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Chlorine.
4, 5. Thank you. People are away today. I'll have more by next day. So I'd like you guys to go and find a non-metal because non-metals form negative ions. Go find a non-metal on your periodic table. If you're not looking at your periodic table, you're not finding one.
Chlorine. Chlorine seems like a safe bet.
And remember, if you're like, I don't know who the non-metals are, you can look at that periodic table up there. What color are the non-metals on that periodic table? Pink. Okay, metals are blue. And who are those purple things? Metalloids. Okay. Could someone please give me a non-metal, any non-metal?
Chlorine.
Chlorine. Oh my gosh, I love chlorine, such a common ion. It is in the second column from the right. Can everyone find chlorine? Do you know the charge of chlorine?
Minus.
It's minus, it's just -1. So we can have NH4 can pair up with Cl because we'll have NH4 plus and Cl minus together, okay? So there we have an ionic compound. Is an ionic compound a pure substance or is it a mixture? And they want to keep daylight savings time going. Everyone seems a little dazed today, myself included.
Oh,
I did not deal with the time change well. I was like, no.
Today's daylight saving?
Yesterday.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. That's
See,
crazy.
your phone changes for you, so you probably don't even know. Like, you're like, why do I feel so tired today? It's because you got up an hour earlier.
6 a.m. right?
And I can tell because everyone's just like, all right, my friends.
All the particles are the same.
All the particles are the same, right? If you look at this, what do we call that single unit of a crystal lattice? That is called a formula unit. All the formula units are the same. If it's NH4Cl, all the positive ones are NH4, all the negative ones are Cl. All the formula units, which are the particles, are the same. Therefore, this is a pure substance. I'm going to tell you right now, this question will be on your test on Thursday. And it will ask you, what is this? And you'll need to say, it's an ionic crystal lattice. And it will say, is it a pure substance or is it a mixture? And some of you, even though we've spent a lot of time talking about this, will say that it is a mixture. It is not a mixture. And I'm telling you that it will be on your test.
Well, I don't memorize.
It will be on your test. Is that thing a compound? Is that thing a pure substance or is it a mixture? How do you know it's a pure substance? Because all the formula units are the same. You have green negative and black positive. They're all identical. Some of them are facing opposite ways, but they are all identical. Now, I got a couple other questions for you, which will probably also appear on your test. Are all molecules compounds? Explain.
Like, you have hydrogen put in the molecule. That's not a compound. It's two different atoms.
So once you've answered that, tell your partner what you think. Are all molecules compounds? Okay, so are all molecules compounds? You're going to vote yes, they are, thumbs up. No, they are not, thumbs down. Or I don't know yet, thumbs in the middle. All molecules are compounds. Okay, I got some thumbs down. I got some thumbs in the middle. All right. So, in fact, they are not. And if they are not, why not? Yeah.
There are diatomic molecules.
And not just diatomic, because HCl is a diatomic molecule, and that is a compound. But there are also molecules. I know what you're trying to say. I get it. There are also molecules which are
Should be go to blank one word diatomic.
what is a compound?
So some which are the same. Which are
What makes a substance a compound, Rajan? Two atoms put together. Was there something else I missed in that? Two atoms put together would be one type of molecule, but not necessarily a compound. Yes, they have to be different types, and it can be two or more, okay? So compounds are two or more different atoms stuck together. Okay, two or more different atoms stuck together. So, it's supposed to be a circle, not some crazy weird thing. If we have, okay, I'm gonna go slow this time. Let's see if it works if I go slow. It goes better if I go slow, okay? So I got that. Is that a compound?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are the atoms the same or are they different?
Different.
They are different. Oh, look, they are different. Therefore, that is a compound. Is that a compound?
Yeah.
Compound? Yes. Compound? It's diatomic. Is it a compound?
Oh. Yeah. Wait, one of the black.
One of them's black, one of them's white. The atoms are different. This could be, for example, HCl. Okay, compound. Compound?
No.
Not a compound. What is it?
Element.
It's an element. So can you please tell me an example of molecules which are not compounds? There are also molecules which are elements. So for example, H2, O2, N2, F2, Cl2, Br2, I2, P4,
Oh, that's
S8. Okay, and so we would have P4, which kind of looks like this. It's like a little pyramid kind of thing. Yeah, like a little pyramid. I'm trying to draw it in 3 dimensions, not succeeding very well. Cl2. Okay, so are all molecules compounds? No. And if you didn't say that along with me, then you are not learning it with your vocal neurons. Are all molecules compounds? No. Why not? There are also molecules which are elements. Tell your partner an example of an element which is a molecule. H2, any of those. All right, are all compounds molecules?
Yeah. Right.
See if you can convince your partner. See if you can explain to them why you hold the opinion you do.
Compounds are two more different elements, right? Molecules are two more different elements. Therefore, it's all compound molecules. Yeah, but not all molecules are compounds. The compounds are different. Right? But molecules just gotta have two or more atoms bonded together. So we have to go with yes. Unless I'm missing something, does the compound have to be metal and non-metal, or just?
Okay, we're going to vote on this one again. So you get to vote either yes, all compounds are molecules, no, all compounds are not molecules, or I don't know yet. 5. Oh, are we still talking? We're still convincing each other? 5, 4, 3, 2, go. And if you don't know, you can just go like this. This is okay. This is I don't know yet. Okay? Okay, I got some thumbs down. I got some thumbs up. I got some thumbs. I got thumbs all over the place. All right, let's talk about this. Now, let's start by looking at the things that we drew over on the right that were compounds. Yes, we drew this. This was a compound. We drew this. This was a compound. And we drew this. This was a compound. Are all of those molecules?
Yeah.
Is this a molecule?
Yeah.
That is a molecule. Are you guys okay with me writing MC for molecule? Okay, MC for molecule. Is this a molecule? Yes. Is this a molecule? No. This is a crystal. Lattice. Haha. Lattice. And is it made of molecules? What do we call one of those things? That's a formula unit. Is it a molecule? No. Are all compounds molecules? No. Almost all covalent compounds are molecules.
It's gonna be on the test.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Do you remember? Oh, look. Good test questions.
Oh.
With stars and everything.
There's no star.
Stars. Star. Here, we'll start more. More stars.
I gotta remember this.
What does it mean to be a covalent compound? What are you made of if you are a covalent compound? Non-metals only. But who are not, I'm not going to make you responsible for the exceptions right here. I'll just give you an example. For example, silicon dioxide, which is what glass is made of, is a covalent compound and it is not molecular. Okay, but we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to basically say covalent compounds are molecules. But what about ionic compounds? Ionic compounds are not made of molecules. They are, what form do they take? They don't take the form of a molecule. What form do they take? Formula unit? And if you put a bunch of those together, you get a crystal lattice. Is good? Okay. Yes. They are supposed to be bigger than positives. As I was drawing it, I was like, oh crap, I've done this the wrong way. Maybe no one will remember. But obviously you did, so good for you. Yeah, the negatives are supposed to be bigger than the positives. But if you don't remember that yet, that's okay. All right, so on this first page, we have 3 really good test questions, yes? Yes. Can I tell you what else will make excellent test questions?
Oh, yeah.
2.6a, all of this stuff here. Let me just make sure it's numbered correctly for you guys, because it was not when my grade 9s did it, because I have them do it as well. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we're good. Okay. All right, so these are good test questions. And that's on page 99 to 100. Come here. Let's see if there's anything else in 2.6b that we need to cover, or if I should just give you some time to work on stuff today. Element, only one type of atom. Elements can exist as atoms or molecules. Compound, 2 or more elements bonded together. They can either be molecules or ionic crystal lattices. Yeah. Does this diagram is on page 103. Does this diagram make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yes, we have pure substances, which could be either elements or compounds. The elements could either be atoms, or they could be molecules. The compounds could either be molecular, which is also covalent, or they could be ionic. Okay? I think it would be good to give you guys some time to work on stuff today. So let's start with pages 99 to 100.
Oh, this bad. So 98 supposed to be homework for the weekend.
Actually, probably all of 98 to 100 was supposed to be homework. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's see what it was actually. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's just go with this. And then, so that's number 1. Number 2 is page 98. And page, I'll look it up. Is anyone leaving early for spring break? Anyone abandoning us? Okay, when are you leaving?
Friday.
Friday, okay, that's perfect. That's okay. I can get stuff on Thursday, so that's fine. Just have a couple of grade 12s who are disappearing like Tuesday and Wednesday, and I'm like, ah!
Oh, can I use the washroom instead?
Of course, yes. Yes.
Can I go get some water?
Yes. Yes. Okay. And if anyone wants to redo any of the quizzes, you can do that. I have a few quizzes to give back. And I'll grab those in a minute. What is one? Absolutely, yeah. And yes. Yes. How many would you like? Just a few. There's 5. If you need more, I'll just come grab some.
In my head, I really don't think an exact is where I messed up getting it on time.
Let me.
I rewrote it and got 14 out of 14. But it
Yes,
still
you
said
did.
25.
Okay. Sometimes when I go back, I miss doing something. Matthew. Exact. Inexact. 14 out of 14. I will fix that for you just as soon as I finish putting this up here. Okay, and that was. Yes,
May I have some of like the previous quizzes from practice?
of course you
I've
can.
already finished my
Yeah,
90 on the weekend, so I just needed
you
something
sure
to do.
can. Yeah. Let's find you. What have we got here? We've got some basics to face. Do you want the same ones you did before, so you have answer keys?
Yes, please.
Okay, cool.
You.
The metric conversion quiz will come back tomorrow, but here's
All
a
right.
copy of it anyway. There you go.
Thank you.
Yes, for sure. Okay, let's just move some of this nonsense so we have a space to work on. There we go. All right. Okay. So what we've got here is we have, you're right, you're correct, that the unknown is feathers. Okay, so I'm just gonna write that down here. So the unknown is feathers. And the initial is 365.25 days. Okay, so that's our initial. 365.25 days. And so what you need to do, you could either say 1 year or that many days, it doesn't matter. You need to start with days and finish at feathers. Yes. So what could you convert days into? And 512, hang on. 512 feathers is what? Equal to what? On average of day. Okay. Chicken has 512 feathers. So one chicken has 512 feathers. And what is days related to? Oh, with 2 chickens per day. Yes, two chickens escape per day. So what could you convert days into? Days could convert into. Does that get you closer to feathers or further from feathers? Okay, so you can either go to years or you can go to chickens. Because you have a day here, you have days here. Mm-hmm.
May I please go to the bathroom?
Yeah, thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. So you would start with your 365, 25 days, times 2 chickens per day, times 512 feathers per chicken, and that would give you the number of feathers. Well, no. Okay, so see, it's not just 512 feathers, it's 512 feathers per one chicken. Now, if you have that there, you can see that this is not going to work because now you have chickens squared, right? So that's why when you find this, you need to say, that's not what I'm starting with because that's a conversion factor. That's a converting between feathers and chickens. Yeah? Yeah. And you see how everything cancels out nicely now? Yeah. Whereas here, days cancel with days, but you still have years on the top. And you have feathers times years over chicken squared. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm just supposed to,
Yes. Now what, but the problem is what we've, oh, not the smallest sig fig, you go to the first uncertain digit. So what we're going to do is we're going to say we have 511 minus 4.2. And you'll notice I'm treating this completely separately from that 10 to the negative 2. Okay, so I don't put that in my calculator at all. And what I get is,
oh, because they are the same, so you don't need to.
yeah, so I get 0.91. Yes? So this digit is uncertain, or this digit is uncertain. Yeah? And this digit is uncertain because that one. Yeah? So what that means is I cannot have 2 uncertain digits. So this is going to have to round to 0.9. Yeah? So now I can put back my power of 10. So I can say now I have 0.9. This now has correct sig figs times 10 to the negative 2. How many sig figs here? Just 1. So now when I put it into scientific notation, that becomes 9 times 10 to the negative 1. Yeah? This one here? Okay, so we have 6.8 plus 9.2. And I'm going to get a calculator because I'm lazy. I don't want to do that in my head, right? I'm probably going to get wrong. 6.8 plus 9.2 equals, so we get 16. Now we have to say, oh, but I've got a decimal place here and a decimal place here. So I have to have 16.0. So the top part of my number is 16.0. And now I'm dividing by 3.65. So this has 3 sig figs. And this has 3 sig figs. So your answer would have 3 sig figs. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. If anyone wants to go over any of their quizzes or things like that, today would be a really good opportunity to ask me stuff. Because I've got time. Yeah.
Oh, chocolate. I got a quick question. That's a free time of weekend.
Yeah.
I was doing so.
Oh, some of the cubic stuff?
No,
Oh,
no,
some of the
this
crazy
one,
ones.
right?
Okay.
No, I'm just wondering, right? When you minus these two, right?
Yeah.
You keep track of the zero, right?
Yeah.
Which is there.
Yeah.
And when you convert it down, you
Uh-huh.
just add zeros or until you reach that one, right?
Until you reach that one.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's why I messed up on the quiz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still got one I could just do for fun to see if I could get.
Like another quiz,
Yeah,
sure.
for fun.
How many times have you done it?
I don't know.
Okay, let's just see. Is that you want the scientific notation one?
Yeah, that's.
Okay, there you go.
Well, I'm a bit keen on
That's
getting
okay.
it all right.
You will get it back tomorrow. I have not yet marked it, so it's my grade 12 quizzes. Sorry. I said the same thing to them last week, and they didn't get it back on Friday. Yeah. Which one is that?
Oh,
The one from last week?
not that.
Okay,
Wait, hold on.
let's take a look.
Forgot what the name of that place was, but I got a bad grade on
Okay, let's take a look and see.
the quiz
Which
that I
one?
did
It
this
was.
week. What did I do good on it?
I don't know yet. I haven't marked them because I
Oh.
was marking my grade 12 courses. Yeah, quizzes. Quizzes.
It's out of 14, this quiz.
Yeah, okay, so that's the dimensional analysis. Yeah, let's grab that one for you.
Yeah, definitely. What's dimensional analysis again? It's just
It's just
conversion?
unit conversions. It's just a fancy way of saying unit
Oh.
conversions.
I think
Oh, come here for a second, because you only have, if you're doing this part and this part right is optional. But I do want you to be aware that there's actually 3 conversion factors, but if you do this part, you only have to write 2 of them because to give you a third of the mark. But if you want to write all 3 of them, you can. Or if you just want to go and solve the problem without doing any of that, you can. Did that make sense?
yeah, it's the initial was.
You write down whatever your initial quantity is, whatever you're starting with. So you have to figure out which things are conversion factors, which is your initial, and which is your unknown. You know how to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Didn't we do this for last week's quiz? basically?
Except that it's different. They look the same, but they are not the same.
Ah,
Uh-huh. Hi.
So for this one.
Yeah.
You missed the sequence of the fall.
Yeah.
So I got a marker for running this one, for not writing this written back.
Yeah. If you're, but I didn't count it because you got 3 out of 3, so I made yours out of 8. Yeah, yeah.
If I didn't try this, would I get?
Oh, no, there was a mark out of 4 and it's just enriched, so it doesn't count against you.
I know, but for the
Yeah.
enriched stuff, will it count against?
Oh, well,
So if
yeah,
I
but
tried
it would if you didn't try it either, so yeah,
Okay.
doesn't matter. Yeah. You guys are gonna come see me if you have questions? Cause I gotta finish marking my grade 12 quizzes, cause I'm back today. And I'm close, but I'm not there yet. This one here and this one here.
I'm
Okay.
not sure if I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so we have the top, so that's 30 kilometers times that. Yeah, and then on the bottom, we have milliseconds, so that's gonna be 1 millisecond. And this would be multiplying, not equals, right? Yeah, 1 millisecond times. And you want your milliseconds to cancel. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
No, it's like the-
yeah. Yeah.
If we have the answer, we just.
So you would find your answer for this one. You would find your answer for this one,
And you should divide it.
and you would just take this number and divide by that number, and then you would have meters divided by seconds as your answer. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh. Okay. How are you doing? You're good? Trying to understand, okay. Okay. Have you looked at this? If all of this is all you this sort of thing, yes. Everything, right? Up to here, okay? Everything. Okay. So I would start by reading this. Okay? You're all good on all the particles? You're okay? Okay, perfect. Good to get all your food. Hi. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at that one. It costs control, so we can go to the fund that one. So you have eight. Okay, hang on. You sure that's not the hot one? Number one. Oh yeah, but that's question number 21. So what you have to do is in the answer key, you need to find unit one, or sorry, actually unit two, question 1A. Yeah, makes sense? Yeah, that'll get you correct. There's much better. Yeah, I'm like really impressed. Yeah. How's that? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, not this. But he was
You don't need either of those sentences, so we need
Yeah, I'm still aware of this. Okay. And how is it going? Yeah, making sense. Yeah, okay, good. No, that's. Okay. Because I wonder sometimes. That's a little bit exciting. But I don't know what she always does, so. Yeah. Wanted to copy here. Yeah. It's fine. Okay. How are we doing? I'm good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, good. Good. Yeah. What?
So we have, what is the volume of 20 grams? So when we have a sentence that has the unknown volume, it will usually be cut into quantity. So we're going to be transforming grams into volume. So you start with grams and then finish with
What I do.
You are scheduled to begin work experience. Oh, for March break, if I get to hand in package number 1. This is packaged by Friday for the 15th. Okay, so how many today? Yeah, good. Or lunch or something, yeah. Sorry about that. So you can, yeah, there's your conversion factor. You can solve it this way. Let's see, density is not, that should also work. Does it give you the answer? Because, okay, because if I were using conversion factors, you're welcome to do it this way. Either way is fine. It would be 20 grams times 1 milliliter over 0.35 grams. So yeah, no, that works. So yeah, that should give you the right answer. So you take 20 and divide by 0.35, and that's it. Then you're done. Yep. And your unit would be full. Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. I know this whole time zone change thing, it's like, it's not right. You just stop doing this. Monday mornings are hard enough as it is. Okay, so you have 3 choices when it comes to type development. You got your metals, you got your non-metals, and you got your metals. So molecules and atoms. Metals, non-metals. So they're programmers. Why are they only non-metals? Because when you have a metal and one, it's the electrons of the other. And now you have an atom. And now you have different providers. It's okay, we're all gonna go fine today. You got your L? Yes. Congratulations. Fantastic. I can finally get on the road a little bit for you. Okay. A borderline.
I just.
You're out. And then training me 1 and 2. And last thing is but I passed because I don't know if you can imagine that. Yes. And then another year old. My 1975 Dodge Dart with a bench seat in the front. So
So 1, 2, 3 here and bench seats about 1, 2, 3 here. So we got 5 of my friends in the park together. Yes, see how you see how the beer shipped up here rather than here. And so there's a bench in the front of the back. Oh, okay. Seat in the middle. Okay. Three seats in the front. That. Yeah. And they let me drive up with a lot of my friends and no supervision. Yeah. I'm crazy. I don't even know what you'll do. I swear they changed the bus. Yes, it's good. Oh, boy, okay, I was 2. I was like, how should I? But you were. No, I'm not done. Oh. It's too bad.
Hi.
This should be the last.
Okay.
The last one.
Hey, can you shut that little thing off? There we go. And you press it a second time, it should go off. Yeah, thank you.
I'm a pretty
I
good
got-
feeling about this one.
Okay, let's see. This is Sig Fig Quiz 3. Drop off. Kim 11. Nah. Quiz.
I messed up another exponent this time.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
I'm gonna be devastated.
Sig
They're
Fig,
emotionally
not basic
devastated.
Sig Fig. Scientific notation key. There we are. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. Come on. Okay, there we are. This is
I'm gonna-
correct.
correct.
Correct. 0.3.
Really? Oh my. I need to inspect the last one. I mean, at least I got all the normal ones, right?
Yeah, right? Okay. Well, right.
Oh, I was missing the point three. Take a look at it.
Oh.
I was like, oh, right.
Whether me, but you want to.
Four, 5, 6, and a half. 6 and a half, 7 and a half, 8.25, 10.25, 10.75.
Oh, I tracked the wrong number.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 2 more. That's why.
Yeah, because I was like, oh shit. Those are